Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lorraine Rose, and if you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I wrap my Christmas presents. Now, it's different every year because every year my style changes a little bit, I grow a little bit, and I just learn different things about how to decorate. But the first thing I'm going to put together is this gift basket I got from my friend. Now, we purchased this wine from Trader Joe's, and if it has the rooster on it, that means that it's authentic and it's from Italy. So that's what you want to look out for. And to go with that, I just got her these peach wine sparklers, I believe is what they are. I don't know. She really likes these for when she goes to the beach, so I just wanted to give her a little treat. And, my husband and I never drink to get drunk, and neither do our friends, but sometimes during the holidays it is nice to have a glass of wine or on a date night, so I just want to let you know that for anybody that might find that offensive. And then I just went ahead and I got her 8 candlesticks from Trader Joe's. Those are for under $4 for 8 candlesticks, which is a great deal. And then I got these 3 different scented body scrubs from Trader Joe's that I'm actually going to take out of the package and use in 3 different gifts. But for this gift, I'm also going to add these fig and olive crisps from Trader Joe's. And her husband is a big tea drinker. He doesn't drink any alcohol or coffee. He loves tea. So I want to include him and get him some tea. And then I also got her some coconut body butter because who doesn't love some delicious body butter? And then I got her some face sheet masks because she is just a busy little lady and always on the go, and I kind of wanted to give her a basket where she can just relax. And then I found this set of 7 napkins from Goodwill, and they are gorgeous. They have no stains on them whatsoever, and they were really inexpensive. And some of my gifts that I purchased, I did find at Goodwill or different thrift stores because I think it's a really great option to be able to buy secondhand during the holidays. Everyone is always shopping at really big department stores, and all of those department stores tend to be really crowded, and you can just feel the anxiety and the stress on people. But the moment you walk into a Goodwill or a thrift store, it's like a breath of fresh air. I mean, people are just relaxed. People aren't really there to shop, and so it's just somewhere where I like to go to kind of add little things here and there to my gifts that I did purchase, but I purchased them online, though. I'm just not a huge fan of going out into the masses because people just tend to not be as kind, which is sad. But then at the same time, it is nice to go out because you can show love, the love of Jesus, kindness to people, especially those people that seem to be a little bit more cranky. They probably need the most love of all. So, but basically, all I'm going to do with these napkins is I'm going to iron them. I'm going to just take my iron on the steam setting and I'm going to iron them really nicely. This is a great way to make something that you thrifted look new by ironing it. And then once I'm done ironing it, I'm going to fold it in the way that I want it to be folded, and then I'm going to iron it down like that so it creates a nice crease and it looks like, I kind of bought it at a nicer store. Although I'm not going to knock Goodwill because I love it. I think that's a great store. Then what I did was I stacked 5 of the napkins, and I'm going to just wrap some ribbon around these napkins that I got at the dollar store, and I'm going to add these to another gift that I'm going to be wrapping here in a moment. And this napkin set came with 7 napkins, so I'm going to use the other 2 napkins to wrap my friend's wine bottle. So let's do that now. So basically what you want to do is lay down your first napkin, and then you want to lay down your second napkin, not right on top of it, but a little bit up from the bottom of the napkin, as you can see here in the video. And then what you want to do is you want to put your wine bottle right at the top of the second napkin. I'll get it in a moment. Like that. And then you want to fold your napkin up as you see me doing here, and then just fold each side up to create a triangle on either side, like so. And then you want to get your ribbon ready. This needs to be ready before you do this next part. So I just take this spool of thin white ribbon. You can use thick ribbon for this. I just ran out of my thick ribbon, so that's why I used this white ribbon, any ribbon that you prefer, honestly. And once your ribbon is ready, you want to go ahead and tuck it like you see me doing here onto the bottom of the napkin. And then you want to just fold one side over really tightly and then fold the other side over. And if you can have help with this, that would be even better. I was home alone this day, so I had to figure it out myself. And then once your napkin is tucked in tightly, like I did here, you want to go ahead and tie your ribbon around your napkin really tightly. And that is it. And I just went ahead and I tucked the top part of the napkin down as you see here in the video. And you have yourself a beautiful wine holder. And when she unwraps it, she can keep the two napkins when she does a little date night with her husband. And so basically all I did with this basket is I put some Christmas tree clippings that I got for free at Home Depot into the basket, and then I just set some shredded paper into the bottom of it just to kind of make it nice and secure for all of the heavy items I'm going to be putting in this basket. And I'm going to just be adding the items that I showed you from earlier. And that is it. And the last thing I did was I just added these small glittery gold ornaments and I just placed them in random places in the basket. And I purchased these little gold ornaments from the dollar store. And that is my first present. Now we're ready to move on to the next present. My next present is for one of my best friends, and what her and I decided to do this year was to get our gifts for one another by only shopping at thrift stores because her and I love thrift shopping, and we just thought this would be a really great way to get our creative juices flowing because when you do shop at a thrift store, you do have to be more creative. And so every single item that I'm about to show you I thrifted. And what I'm going to set her gift on is this beautiful Christmas plate that I found at the thrift store. She doesn't have a whole lot of Christmas decorations. She just likes to keep it more simple during the holidays. But I thought, this tray is beautiful. She can put cookies on it for the holidays or whatever she wants. And then I used this bag of shredded paper that I got at the dollar store. And I'm going to just set this on top of the tray that I got her just to keep any breakable items from breaking, and I just thought this would be a cute little touch to her little gift. And so I'm going to just do that now. Now, the first thing I found her at the thrift store is this beautiful container. It's ceramic and it has little tiny brown speckles all over it. It has this super cute design. I mean, this is so beautiful. And if she wants, she can turn it on the side without a design, or she could put some kitchen utensils in it, or a plant, or some candlesticks, or if she wants to keep it with a lid, she can just use it to house different things in. But I just thought this was so beautiful, and I'm going to just use some dollar store ribbon to tie it so that way the lid doesn't fall off and break, just to make sure it's nice and secure. So I'm going to do that now. And I think this is just a great idea if you have a friend that loves to thrift to do this for one another. And we did give ourselves a limit. We did a $20 limit. I did go a little bit over because I just couldn't help myself. I was finding some great thrift store finds. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed doing this. In a world where people are so consumed with material possessions and we can become so greedy and so ungrateful, I feel like this is just a great way to kind of humble yourself and appreciate things that maybe somebody else didn't have use of anymore, and just to be able to reuse something like this. I don't know, there's just something about doing a thrifted gift that just brought me a lot of joy. So I think this is a great thing to do with your friends. And I was also able to thrift a couple of really pretty, good quality cardigans for her for the springtime. I love these fabrics. I love the design. This striped cardigan, it's not a brand that I'm familiar with, but the red cardigan is actually from Ann Taylor, and these did not have any stains on them. They didn't even look really worn. They're just so beautiful, and so to find these at the thrift store, I was really excited about these. And basically, all I did was I starched them for her, I ironed them, I folded them, and I'm going to just add them to her little gift here. And my next thrifted item are these two really cute coffee cups. I just thought these were so beautiful and such a unique design, and something that she can have to sip on during the cold winter months. So yes, I'm gonna just set these on her tray, and I actually went to Trader Joe's and I purchased some tea for her to have. And so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open up this box and put all of the tea bags into the two cups for her just to save a little space here. Now, my friend loves to knit, and so when I found this hot pad that somebody else either crocheted or knitted, I don't know enough about it to know what this is, I had to get it for her. This had no stains on it, and look how beautiful it is. So I just thought this would be a great addition to her gift. And then I also found this set of 4 snowman plates that just looked so beautiful. And, like I said, she doesn't have a ton of Christmas decor. And so I figured, this would be a nice little start for her. It's still like simple and sweet, but if they have friends over, she can set some Christmas cookies on these. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set her hot pad on top of these plates with those napkins from earlier, and that'll be a separate little gift for her in addition to the gift that I already got her. I mean, I'm gonna just wrap it in a separate little bag because these won't fit on the plate, and I am going to wrap some cream ribbon around this set of 4 plates just to make it look like, a little bit more store bought. Like I just went and bought it and it came like this. And the next item that I found for her is this hot pad. It's a ceramic one, and look how beautiful it is. I feel like it goes really well with the other items that I purchased. That is one thing. When I was thrifting, I did try to go with like a specific color scheme so that way everything kind of matched. And I also thrifted this really pretty bell ornament. And so now you just see me trying to like fit everything comfortably on this tray. Now, like I said, not everything fits, so I did have to add some of my other items I got her into just like a little baggie for her. But I'm gonna just go ahead and put these things together now. The last thing that I did was I just wrapped some cream ribbon around this tray just to secure everything and just to make it look nice and pretty. And that is her gift. Now, I hope this gives you some good gift ideas, even if you don't want to go thrift these items. These are all things that I would love to receive, that I would use myself. And that's how I always try to pick out gifts. I try to think, is this something that I would like? Because sometimes people give you gifts and it's like, not even anything that they would probably use themselves, or it's more of like a knickknack. And I try to really think about, will they be able to put this to good use? Is this something that they'll love for years to come? So hopefully she'll like all these things. But that is my second gift. We're ready to move on to the third gift. And before we move on to the third gift, I want to just show you the gift basket that I used to put her remaining items in. And I also found this yarn at Goodwill that I thought went great with my color scheme and would be great for her since she knits and crochets. So I just went ahead and added all of that to this really pretty bag. And then I just added this tissue paper that I got from the dollar store. Now, while I'm adding this tissue paper, I just want to let you guys know what I'm going to do next year for all of my wrapping paper, just to give you some ideas. And you can totally steal this idea yourself. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and I'm gonna buy however many yards of burlap that I need. I'm gonna use the white burlap, and then I'm gonna get some really pretty thick ribbon, and I'm gonna just wrap all of my gifts and gift boxes, and I'm gonna wrap it with my burlap, and then I'm gonna add my ribbon to it, and I think that will just be so beautiful. And if you want to get really crafty, you can get a really big snowflake stamp with like blue ink or whatever kind of color you want to go with your color scheme, and you can stamp your burlap and then wrap it. And that's something that people can reuse too. So I just think that's a neat waste free wrapping paper idea if you're wanting to kind of be a little bit more waste free and crafty and get kind of more of like a matching theme, which is what I decided I wanted for next year as I was wrapping all of these gifts. Now, those first few gifts were a little bit more detailed, but these are definitely a lot more self-explanatory wrapping. So I'm going to just go ahead and wrap these last gifts that I have, and you can just sit back with a cup of coffee and relax. I will stop talking. I'm going to just play some music, and hopefully you guys will get inspired, and this will motivate you to get your Christmas wrapping party game on. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I love you guys so much, and I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. that is it. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope it really gave you the motivation that you need to start wrapping your Christmas presents, or if you have some last minute shopping to do, I hope I was able to give you some great gift ideas. Now I'm gonna just play with my bunny and stay tuned because coming up soon, I'm going to be introducing my bunny to my YouTube channel. My husband gifted me with this sweet bunny this Christmas season, and I am just so excited to show her off to all of you guys. I've learned so much about bunnies since I've had her, and even though she is in a cage right now because she is just a baby, in a few days we're going to move her into her own room where we're going to have a playpen for her, and I just can't wait to show you guys that whole setup. But until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye!